All right, thank you, Steve, for giving us that report on the students vaping in the bathroom. Next up, we have our daily weather forecast, and I will take that over to Kenna.
Good morning, Carah. As you can see, the rain is awful with these very cloudy skies. And now we will go back and talk to a witness, a pedestrian, about what she thinks about the rain. Excuse me, ma'am. How do you feel about this rain?
It really sucks.
How do you think? Oh, yes, I agree. Now, as you can see, we have a tube full of water. A tube full of water that is filled up, and it is filling up at a rate. And now we will go back to Carah to see how that can measure how much rain there is.
Thank you, Kenna, for that weather report. And we are recently finding out that there has been a hole in the cylinder. So we are going to calculate for you what the rate out of that is, and we'll give you that information by our mathematician, Gabby.
Hello, I'm the mathematician Gabby, and I've been asked to calculate the rate of change of the volume in respect to time. Using the equation V equals pi h, we will take the derivative of that and get dv dt equals pi dh dt. And using the equation for dh dt of negative 1 over 10 root h, with h being 4, we get the equation dv dt equals pi times negative 1 over 10 root 4, which comes out to negative pi over 5 feet cubed per second. So the rate of change of the volume in respect to time is right here. Alright, next I've been asked to calculate if the rate of change of the height is increasing or decreasing at h equals 3. And so to do that, we need to take the second derivative of the equation dh dt. And so the second derivative of dh dt comes out to negative 1 over 20h to the negative 1/2 times negative 1 over 10 times h to the 1/2. And so when you plug in 3 into that equation, you get 1 over 200. And because 1 over 200 is greater than 0, your rate of change of h is increasing at h equals 3. Alright, lastly, I've been asked to, using separation of variables, find an equation for h. And so when time equals 0, we have an initial height of 5. And so using the equation dh over dt equals negative 1 to root h, we're going to separate the variables. So you'll get dh over root h equals negative 1 over 10 dt. And then you're going to integrate that equation. And that should come out to 2h to the 1/2 equals negative 1 over 10t plus c. Do not forget the c. And we have a value of 2 root 5 for c when you solve it out for that. And then you're going to plug c back into the equation. So 2h to the 1/2 equals negative 1 over 10t plus 2 root 5. And so you want h by itself because we're finding the equation for h. So h will equal negative 1 over 20t plus root 5 squared.
Thank you, Gabby, for that short calculus lesson, taking us back to our old high school days. And will now take a short break. Do not move anymore. We'll be back.
Have you ever felt lazy and unmotivated? Do you have a hard time staying focused while you're studying? Well, try this.
The senioritis pill.
Yeah, it will keep you motivated, help you stay focused, and best of all, it tastes good. Everyone's trying it.
Now with senioritis pill, I can do my work without getting distracted.
I used to fail all my classes before the senioritis pill, but now that I've taken it, I have a lot more motivation.
If you suffer from senioritis, then you should take the senioritis pill. It's only $20. Call this number right now to get your free sample of the senioritis pill.
Hi, Carah, back with another new weather update. As you can see, it's really coming down now, really hard, and our cylinder, you can see our cylinder is really full. It's overflowing with water. So, I'm gonna let you guys go now. I'll see you back at the studio.
All right, thank you, Kenna, with another weather update. I hope you're all high and dry now. But that is all we have for you today. Join us next week on AP News. See you soon.